Picture this: you wake up from a vivid dream, and for a moment, everything is silent. Then, reality floods in, replacing the silence with questions and perplexing thoughts. Your mind starts to inquire. What just occurred? Is this normal? Why is this happening to me? This is the uncharted darkness of awakening, a place many of us find ourselves in after a spiritual awakening. Awakening to a higher state of consciousness is akin to breaking the surface after a deep dive. Suddenly, you find yourself yearning for the fresh air of reality, while others continue to swim in a pool of illusions. This awakening transforms the fabric of your existence. There's no turning back, the doors behind you vanish, leaving only the path ahead. In this newfound freedom, you also encounter a sense of confinement. It's like standing on a mountaintop, breathing in the crisp air, while witnessing those you care about stuck in the valley below. You can't help but wonder, is my awakening a gift or a burden? Why am I on this journey of self-discovery while others remain content in their chosen ignorance? It's a challenging voyage, but rest assured, the journey is worth it. Although the terrain may be rugged, the vistas you encounter are beyond imagination. Yet, just like any transformative experience, spiritual awakening comes with its unique set of side effects. They're neither positive nor negative, they just are. Think of them as part of the adjustment process, like acclimating to a new altitude. You're breathing different air now, and it may take some time to adapt. Today, we'll explore the less discussed side effects of spiritual awakening. Those quiet whispers that no one prepares you for, but nearly everyone experiences. Even if you've spent years on the spiritual path, reading sacred texts and delving deep into practices, the experience of awakening is like landing in an unknown territory where the language, customs, and even the air feel unfamiliar. The mind tends to navigate familiar landscapes, but awakening is a territory it can't chart. It's beyond the realm of imagination, something you can't prepare for with mere ideas or concepts. So, what can you do amid the confusion? Feeling bewildered is natural, but avoid allowing it to escalate into panic or compulsive searching for immediate answers. While it's tempting to seek instant validation from external sources, sometimes the most profound wisdom comes from sitting with the unknown. There's a lesson within the very confusion you're encountering. It's like a fog that compels you to slow down and pay attention to your surroundings, to be present. Instead of relentlessly seeking external confirmations, embrace moments of silence. You may experience a sense of disconnection. Imagine discovering a new radio station that broadcasts music resonating deep within your soul. But as you tune in, you realize that other stations have turned static, distorted, or fallen silent. This encapsulates the feeling of disconnection that often accompanies spiritual awakening. As you draw closer to your authentic self, you may find that the circle of people around you begins to change. What can you do in the midst of disconnection? Feeling disconnected doesn't mean you should try to fit back into your old patterns. Embrace the uniqueness of your new self, even if it confuses or alienates others. This journey isn't about them, it's about you. As you evolve, you may find it challenging not to be influenced or hurt by the majority. However, remember why you embarked on this journey: to be authentic to yourself. This period of doubt and vulnerability is a delicate time that necessitates protecting your evolving self, like nurturing a tender sprout. Connect with spiritual allies who listen without judgment and provide a sanctuary for your evolving beliefs. Choose spaces where your heart feels heard rather than places that force you into expanding yourself or defending your journey. Awakening isn't a magical switch that suddenly dissolves the ego and bathes you in perpetual serenity. In fact, becoming awakened often means you'll experience more profound pain, not less. Why is that? Because awakening peels back layers of ignorance. It's like turning on a brighter light in a room. Now you can see everything, even the dust and stains that were always present but invisible before. When awakened, it becomes easier to enter a state of heightened awareness. However, habits are potent, and sometimes you may revert to old unconscious ways. It's during these times that the contrast becomes palpable. and you feel a sense of pain that's deeper than before. In an unawakened state, you might not even realize the impact of your actions on yourself or others. Yet, once awakened, every emotion and interaction carries weight. You go through an existential crisis. The journey of awakening often ushers you into a perplexing stage, an existential crisis. Sure, the term gets tossed around casually like a trendy buzzword by many who question their place in the world. But when you're truly awakened, the inquiry of "who am I?" stops being a casual riddle and becomes a pressing dilemma that gnaws at you from the inside out. In the midst of confusion and the cacophony of thoughts, meditation serves as a powerful anchor. It allows you to find inner peace and clarity. Through regular meditation practice, you can silence the noise of the external world and connect with your inner self. Meditation is not about eliminating thoughts. Rather, it's about observing them without judgment. By doing so, you gain a deeper understanding of the turmoil within and gradually find a sense of stillness. In this stillness, you'll discover insights and revelations that can guide you on your spiritual journey. Amidst the darkness, it's essential to be kind and patient with yourself. Understand that confusion and challenges are integral parts of the journey. Treat yourself with the same love and compassion you extend to others. Self-compassion involves acknowledging your imperfections and accepting them without self-criticism. Embrace your moments of confusion as opportunities for growth. When you stumble or face setbacks, remind yourself that these are not failures but stepping stones toward greater understanding. Remember, spiritual awakening is a transformative journey that unfolds at its own pace. By integrating these two powerful tips into your practice, you can navigate the darkness with greater ease and grace. Your existential crisis may feel like a never-ending loop of uncertainty. But it's also a stage that almost every awakened individual has to navigate. And remember, the fact that you're questioning is proof that you're growing. Even if answers aren't readily available, the quest for them is a form of progress. As we wrap up our exploration of the darkness of spirituality and the challenges it brings, remember that your journey is unique. Embrace the unknown. Seek guidance when needed. And practice self-compassion along the way. If you found value in this discussion and would like to continue exploring topics related to spirituality, self-improvement, and personal growth, I invite you to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest content and join a community of like-minded individuals on their own transformative journeys. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to sharing more insights and inspiration with you in the future.